All right, everyone. I'm going to do a quick update on Saitama V2. So they went ahead and came out with a new logo, and here it is right here. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I definitely think it is better than this one here with the wolf. Looks like he's eating a boy, or the boy is wearing a wolf mask. I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be, but it is definitely better than that. So they're getting rid of this one, and they're looking basically to move away from the past. Obviously, they've had a very rocky year, a lot of negativity, a lot of missed deadlines, a lot of lying. Those kind of things don't bode well for any project, and it has really kind of sunk Saitama down to where they are today. Here is their new slogan: "We are not a meme, we are a movement. We are Saitama." Obviously trying to move on from the old Saitama and catch just a better vibe going forward. Their chart actually is going up today based on this new AMA they just had 2 days ago. And the AMA was with a new player in Saitama. Well, actually, not a new player. He's an old player. He's one of the original developers who started Saitama, and then this team that we have now took over. He holds the keys to the liquidity that's going to be unlocked here in the next couple of days. And there were a lot of people out there who were a bit concerned that once this liquidity is unlocked, he has the ability to basically say, thanks for the cheese, I'm out of here. So he came on this AMA to dispel some of those rumors and some of that FUD and put people at ease. Now, it was actually a pretty decent AMA. I do feel a little more positive about it. I'm still not putting my money into it, but hey, I know there's a lot of people out there who have hung on to this thing since day one and have rode it to the top and all the way to the bottom and are hoping this thing can turn around. I hope it turns around. I really do. I don't know if Russ is the guy who needs to be in charge of this to turn it around, but that's where we're at. So anyway, this AMA had a guy named Rob. He has an Australian accent. He's not doxed. He's doxed to the team, of course, but not doxed to us, the public, and said he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to get on the internet. So that's fine. As long as they know who he is. And he's made very clear that he's not running off with the money. All of the liquidity is going to be passed over into the V2. And just in case you didn't know, the V2 is going to be designed with far fewer tokens, right? There were too many zeros in V1. They couldn't get on exchanges. They didn't want it. They also got rid of the reflections in the tokenomics. So that's going to help them to be able to get on tier 1 exchanges, right? That's the whole goal, providing they don't keep insulting the tier 1 exchanges. So that was all good. Saitama Pro, they really didn't go into anything. The Saitama Pro, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be better, but that's also in the works. It's being tested right now. If you need to know, if you hold Saitama currently and you've got, billions and billions of tokens, basically divide that by 1 million and you will get the number of V2 tokens that are going to be airdropped into your wallet. They're stating in the next few days, as soon as the liquidity is unlocked, providing the audit that they're currently going through with TechRate, you're going to get those airdrops shortly after, and then off to the races, right? And hopefully this thing, they're able to turn this thing around and do some good for a change. Also, I want to mention in the AMA, Russ did address, the negativity out in the community. Obviously, there's a lot of Saitama haters. There's a lot of Saitama maxis out there, and it's kind of cultish and a little weird, but I know a lot of tokens go through that same thing where, their token is the only token out on the planet that should exist, and everybody else is a shitcoin. So he did address that. There's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of infighting among the influencers in Saitama, some of them who've quit and moved on to greener pastures, and I wish them all well. And so that's basically what's going on today. In the next couple of days, things are going to start moving for them, provided the audit is complete. Russ said that's pretty much the only thing that's going to hold them back from getting this thing moving. I do hope Saitama does well. I hope people are able to get their money back and get back in the game and turn this ship around. It'll be about time. And like I always say, I'd never want to see a project fail because that is bad for crypto in general. Let me know how you feel about Saitama. Leave a comment down below. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. I really do appreciate it. It does help me get my content out there and grow my channel. You all have a great night.